Hello, this is Fred in France for Metalops TV. You can subscribe to the channel and on the left, on the right down, and metalops.com in France. And we go once again to Finland with the guys of the two brothers of Warmen. Hi, guys. How are you?
Hello, Antti and Janne here.
Hey, Janne here. Yes, we're good. We're good. Good to be here.
Yeah, the two brothers, but your real name it's Wirman, if I'm right. If I'm right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The real name, yeah.
And I remember you launched the band Warmen as a side project in 2000. I remember I don't have the album here on my desk, but I remember I received in 2000 the first album by Spinefarm Rec. It was distributed by Trips Records or something like that to Season of Mist in 2000. I remember it was a side project of Janne Wirman.
Yes, that's what happened, but
A time ago.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and at this time on the guitar there was also already your brother Antti.
Yes.
Yeah.
Already on the first album, yeah.
I don't know why it is said that I didn't. I don't know
Yeah,
what happened
Yeah,
with
we were just wondering about the credits because someone mentioned that the album doesn't say it,
Yeah.
but Antti did play already on the first album. So
yes, Sami, I remember Sami and Mirka,
Yeah.
but
yes,
okay, but you were as a guest maybe Antti.
yes, something like that.
Yeah.
I cannot remember. It's so long
Yeah.
ago.
I was also 16 years old, so
Yeah.
maybe our
Yeah,
parents
yeah.
said something.
No.
Like the Dawson brothers, but sorry. Okay. So, but this time since 2000, so you are in Helsinki, if I'm right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's a season of mosquitoes in the summer. At the summer in Finland.
Not bad over here in Helsinki area.
Oh yeah. Not too many lakes here in the city.
It's more in the northern parts.
Yeah. Okay. So you release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the seventh studio album, called Band of Brothers. So because you are a band of brothers, but not only as other guys. Jiri Elko on bass, Seppo Tarvanen, excuse me for the Finnish accent, on drums, and Petri Lindros on the other vocals and guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you are the two brothers and the two main composer of Warmen?
Yeah, nowadays it's Yuri and Antti and I. So the three of us are the main. We compose and write most of the lyrics, and then
and the songs.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then now Seppo and Petri have also contributed, and they've both written some music on the new album. Yeah.
Okay, but at first, when you launched into 1999, Warmen, it was only a side project beside Children of Bodom.
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to know if you took part about the last project of Alexi Laiho, Bonhomme Night.
No.
No, you were not involved. Okay. But I wanted to know first about this new album. So it's gonna release on R.I.P Entertainment in August. It's called Band of Brothers. Why did you choose this name? Of course, you are two brothers. I say that. But is it a wink to the TV series, produced by Tom Hanks and I remember at the same time in 2000, 2001, the TV series of the Second World War called The Band of Brothers, produced by Spielberg and Tom Hanks.
Yes, it's also a wordplay, like you mentioned, kind of on the television series, but it also has a meaning in the army lingo term. But it fits us, and exactly like you mentioned, we remember that television series from that era as well, and watched it, and so it works.
Okay. And I have something to show you. Just 1 second. I'm looking for. It's all time, but I will close quickly the parenthesis. But I want to show something. Do you remember this? No, it was near the tour bus of. I know it's the past, but look beside me. The photo. It was in Paris with the Children of Bodom, Alexi, my old friend, and your old friend in Paris. Alors not my, I remember the first show with Nightingales and Dismember as support band, but later I saw you several times in Paris. And we drink beers with Alexi. I know him. I knew him because I interviewed him several times with Synergy, Impel Nazaren, and the Children of Bodom. And remember, do you remember what do you feel always nostalgic because we can feel a bit Children of Bodom sound in your music? Of course, you are Finnish. Of course, it produced at the same studio, Finvox studio, and you play the same kind of music, melodic death metal. But are you a bit nostalgic? You think often to him and to his family? You are in contact, maybe?
I didn't catch the last part. Yeah, I'm in contact with his family a lot. But I don't know if nostalgic is the right word. I mean, of course, nostalgic as well. But what you mentioned that Warmen started as a side project, and that was because I was doing my main thing was Children of Bodom. But now that Children of Bodom doesn't exist anymore, I mean, doesn't release music anymore. We started writing music, and it just came out heavier and more brutal. And now we've just gone towards the music style that we really want to do.
Yes.
And you know, so we're kind of filling that space that I used to get filled by, you know, being a member of Children of Bodom. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened in
But you are proud of your career, of your past.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Okay, it launched, it helped you for your career. You are still in touch with Kimberly Goss, for example?
No.
No, not especially. Okay. So let's speak about Band of Brothers. You have chosen to the release party, a big release party at Summer Breeze Festival in Germany, middle of August. Why didn't you choose Motoculture Festival, for example, in France, the second metal festival, or the Wacken?
Yes, it could have been. We chose Summer Breeze because our record label, the R.I.P Entertainment, has really close ties to the Summer Breeze Festival. So our record label was going to be there anyway. That's why it's now our chosen release festival. Yes.
Oh, okay. I couldn't be there. Sorry.
Unfortunately. Okay.
I will be at Motoculture Festival, the second metal festival in France, after Hellfest. But sorry, I couldn't be there. So are you going to play the whole new album? Maybe as the set list? Not. No. Oh no.
No, it would be too weird for the audience to play the whole new album. We're gonna play all the songs that are gonna be released up until that time. So
for example, you are going to play previous singles, Hell on 4 Wheels, for example.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. And I like very much the new one. There are 2 singles already released out from the new album now. Band of Brothers. There is 9 Lives. And if I'm right, One More Year, or Band of Brothers, if I'm right.
Yeah, Band of Brothers and 9 Lives.
Those are currently released. Yeah.
9 Lives. Could you tell me more? Do you like the cat? Do you believe there are several lives and we can respawn as a cat, and maybe like the pharaohs? You have several lives in the 9 Lives. Tell me more about this single. And after
unfortunately, I think there's only one life, and if you fuck it up, that's it. And then some people live like they have nine lives, and they keep fucking up, and they end dead or don't, but
or in jail.
Yes, or whatever. So that's what that song is about. But in reality, I think we already have this one life.
Not in Jumanji movie, you know, three lives, and you respawn like a video game, and game after it's.
I mean, it would be entertaining for some people, I guess, but I don't think it's reality.
Okay. So your universe, and especially the new one, and we talked just before about Band of Brothers, the title, and the TV series. Maybe a link. You say so. You are very inspired by war, and especially in Finland, you are very close to the Eastern Front of what happened in Europe. So the war, it's something you know, maybe by your grandparents. Or you tell me more about why is this topic?
Right. Unfortunately, a little bit by our grandparents, but then for the longest time, I mean, you forget everything about the
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, especially at the time we started writing lyrics for the previous album,
Yeah.
there's a war in Europe, there's a war in Ukraine,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, and it's still ongoing, and it's you know, it's not a nice inspiration, it's a horrible inspiration, but it is an inspiration for some of the lyrics, because you know.
Yeah. So who writes the lyrics? It's you, Janne, or both?
Like I said, Yuri and Antti and I. But I have to admit that Yuri takes a lot of the responsibility for the lyrics nowadays.
Yes.
Okay. And so I find this new album very very heavy, very direct and straight and powerful. So it was a goal, and like in the war, to be very, very powerful when you composed it. So, you three guys, when you composed this new album, Band of Brothers,
It's pretty straightforward. We didn't want to play too many tricks. It's fairly straightforward. It's not too long songs. It's like straight to the point, really heavy. Yeah. You're correct. We didn't want to. I'm personally tired of long songs somehow nowadays. So straight to the point. Just be heavy, be aggressive, on point. That's what it is.
No long introduction, no long progressive.
No, not too long. No.
We are not puppet.
Yeah. Alors you on guitar. How do you work on guitar, Antti? You work with a drum box before you record riffs, and with a drum box you scheduled some drum parts for to the drummer. You make a lot of craft, and you propose to your brother. I don't know if you live together. How do you? And after you make production first, and after you give that to the guys, and after you go to Finvox studio with Mika Jusila?
Yeah, exactly like that. Yes, that's how it is. So sometimes it goes like, maybe I have some kind of riff, and then I record it, and maybe I have some ideas of the drum parts as well, and then I do some kind of computer drums, and then send it over, or that's it.
But the early drum parts we make nowadays are not very meaningful. We would like for Seppo to write all the drums by himself. So we make some guidelines. We make some drum tracks in MIDI, but but we hope for him to really compose all the real drums then later on. Yeah.
And you use softwares like Pro Tools or
Logic,
Guitar Pro, something like that.
Yeah. We use Logic for songwriting because it's very easy, and then for the real recording we use Pro Tools.
Okay. And did you compose a bit, some songs, some riffs, some ideas, some melody on tour when you were on tour for the previous album, or no, you prefer to compose at home?
Yes.
Yeah. We didn't write anything.
I've personally never pretty much written on tour. It's not. It's for us. It's not. And same with Children of Bodom. We never wrote on tour. Alexi never wrote anything on tour. So so it's not the right setting for us. We wrote some music at a cabin. We famously, for the previous album, we went to the cabin and wrote almost all the music over there. We started the same way this time, but I think we only made like 3-4 songs at the cabin this time. But still, yeah.
Okay. For here or for none. Okay. Now about keyboard parts, Janne, do you come from classical music or not at all? You are self-taught, and how do you compose your keyboard parts? You wait for the guitar parts, or you bring first sometimes keyboard parts?
Yeah, both ways. I'm not classic. I'm classically trained as a part of my training in. I studied in pop jazz conservatory, so I also studied classical there a little bit.
Yeah.
But exactly how you mentioned, there are riffs that I've started on the keyboard part, and then I've introduced it to the band. And then there's a riff that I've gotten the guitar parts, and then I've composed my stuff on top of that. So both of those work, and it really has to be like that, because it's more like an intro part that the keyboard melody would have been written first, and then sometimes verses, choruses, whatever, it makes more sense that the guitar riffs are written first, and then stuff like that. So absolutely, it works both ways.
But the guitar and the keyboard are very mixed together, and sometimes you have make a lead, a small part, but that's why the whole is very heavy because the guitar and keyboard and vocals.
Yes, and we try to keep it tight together, and also like more like the keyboard to add to the heaviness than to add to the melody this time. I mean, of course, there's melodies on this album, but we were not gonna make the most happy melody album ever. we were trying to keep it a little bit dark.
Yeah, it's a dark album. Yeah, it's a powerful but dark album. About tour, of course. Okay. And live on stage, I never saw you live. Do you have a keyboard like Kuhn in Epica? You move on stage with the keyboard with like the keyboard player also on Deathless Legacy, an Italian band. He has a keyboard like that. You can buy it on Thomann like that. You play. How is your instrument live? Or I don't know, just Silver. Typo negative. He play like that, down.
Right. My keyboard is in a stand. I don't move around. It's more like a boring setup in that way, but I'm old, so
okay. For your back, there is also the guitar. Yes. You don't have that. It's
I have it. I had it. I used it famously, 30 years ago in Japan, but it's hanging at the wall of Bodom bar nowadays.
Okay. I'm not on my desk, usual desk, but I have the box with the postal cards of the live at Children of Bodom in Tokyo. With the postal cards, you are in the sauna and the audio live CD. But it's not here. But at this time, you use this live because you prefer now to be more cool on stage. You don't want to move and to create the show like Hellstorm band.
I don't mind, but maybe we're a bit more traditional in our thinking of the live than to create this. I'm open to new ideas, and I think it's good, like you mentioned, that new bands are doing like all this kind of crazy stuff on stage. It's good. It adds to the energy. It adds to the show.
Yeah.
And we're a bit more traditional with us.
It's not easy. Maybe it's not easy to move and to play. For me, it's hard.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, it requires a different technique, a different training.
Well, because it needs to be to be precise. To be I don't know. It doesn't matter. Be precise. There is a song but not sung in French, but the title is French. Coup de grâce, more at the end of the album. I was a bit surprised. So tell me more about this song. Why is this title? And do you speak French, maybe? And why did you choose this title? Please.
Right. We do not speak French, and unfortunately, and we were writing the lyrics, and Yuri was thinking that, hey, could this one title be in French? And I said, yeah, why not? So it was actually Yuri's idea, but I know that he does not speak French either, like we don't. But sometimes, when you start writing the lyrics and you follow a theme, and I think it's a brilliant idea that even though the lyrics are in English, you can still name the song in French because it kind of describes the atmosphere. So I think it's a cool trick, but that's the extent of our French.
Okay. No Finnish song on this album. No Finnish song. Okay. Why? Like you could make a Finnish song.
It doesn't feel right.
Some bands like metal bands do it in Finland, like death metal.
Korpiklani.
Right.
But that's not for us.
No, it also doesn't feel. It somehow we wouldn't do it in
Okay. Swallow the Sun. There is one song or two. Sometimes in Finnish, but okay. Coup de grâce. The song make me sing a bit to Metallica, From Whom the Bell Tolls, because we can hear sometimes something by your keyboard, very a sound like a bit like a bell.
Yes, there is a church bell effect on the song. Yeah.
It's very heavy song. I like it. And in French.
Okay, good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but it's a bit weird. It's kind of a mix of some of our older styles into our newer styles. But,
Yeah, because your style now is more modern, more direct, like I said, and more powerful. Yeah, less very heavy stuff, like I said.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
okay. Okay, there is also at the end a surprise, a cover song, not a cover song of Children of Bodom. I would like
No.
it, but another famous Finnish band, Metamorphosis. A new album is coming. Interview soon on the channel. But Stratovarius cover The Kiss of Judas. Tell me more
Yes.
about that. Why is it
Well,
choice?
Yeah, it was our choice.
yes,
Maybe.
it was our choice. We had a long train ride and a bottle of vodka, and we needed to come up with a song. but
Nice song.
we were not happy with the cover on the previous album, and we kind of ran out of time and made a quick decision, and it's not good. It's just not good. So we
Okay.
wanted to make a good cover this time, and we were thinking of ideas, and we realized that this current lineup, this band now, we're all fans of Chudivers. You know, the episode The Visions era was just magical, I think.
Yeah.
And then we were young, we were like, 18 years old at the time, and we were really looking up to Stradivarius. They were already touring Japan and doing big things.
Yeah.
And I remember this conversation I had with Alexi, and we were like, man, I wish we could be as big as Stradivarius someday. And so we were really admiring them. So we decided to make this cover, and we wanted to make it fun in a way of it sounding like Warmen and heavy and brutal.
Yeah.
But we also wanted to honor the original. We didn't want to make it silly or anything too stupid. So I think we nailed it. I think it sounds awesome.
Yeah. I think it's better than the previous the cover song "Dancing with Tears in My Eyes," Ultravox cover. Yeah, I remember "Dancing with Tears in My Eyes." It was covered also by Atrocity, if my memory is good.
Yes, there was there was a couple of covers.
Yeah. So you prefer the new one, and me too. So yeah, nice. Yeah, the end of the album, Coup de Grâce, Dethrone, and The Kiss of Judas. Maybe it's more heavy and epic. A bit. Maybe the end of the album.
Maybe it starts leaning. Yeah, the beginning is more like this really straightforward, brutal, heavy songs. But towards the end, there's a little more play. That very last song, what's it called? Not Untouched, but oh, hold on. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. So there's a little bit more elements. Brought back into the mix. So
okay. What will be the next single out in August for the release of the album? Could you tell us now?
Is that going to be the Untouched?
The Untouched.
So.
But before Coup de Grâce. Okay, Untouched.
Yeah.
With a lyrical video, or we can see you live, playing like the new one.
Yes, it will be similar. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
And then this is going to be an interesting one because there's also a guitar solo by Petri on the song. So it's the diverse of our new whole band of brothers. So that it's not just Antti playing all the lead guitars. Petri is also playing some lead guitar.
Petri,
and this is the next single, The Untouched, is where also Petri has written music and Seppo has written music. So
okay. And are you going to shoot live your show at the Summer Breeze Festival for the release party of the new album?
We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know. Maybe hopefully some clips and stuff like
or
that.
Or one song for the next single. It would
be, that would be good. Yeah.
Okay. I thank you very much. What do you want to add for French fans? French fan of Warmen, of Children of Bodom, of Finnish metal family, and to add about this new album, Band of Brothers, so available in August.
Thank you, Fred. This has been fun. We would like to add that we would like to come to France as soon as possible. We are now playing in new countries. We just played Hungary. We're going to play Switzerland. I mean,
maybe Motoculture Festival. Or
yes, hopefully
next year. Because when you release an album the summer, it will be okay for 1 year after or 2 years after.
Yes. So we would love to come back and play in France as soon as possible. So hope to see you all there, and latest I hope next summer.
Yeah.
Motoculture would be a very good festival.
Hellfest, Motoculture, or both if you are available. And okay, but thank you very much. How we say? I never remember how we say in Finnish. Merci, thank you. Tack in Swedish. Kiitos. Okay, kiitos, guy, Band of Brothers, and take care of yourselves and good luck with this new album. We like it.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for your time and the interview.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.